Quick, Obi-Wan, I don't have much time. They're coming. The little monsters. That's the little monsters downstairs. So, I feel like this week's video is just gonna be an update. Holy Moses, has my last week been just crazy busy. I'm actually right now staying in a spare bedroom in my brother's place. Coming to you sitting on the floor. As I kind of mentioned in my last sort of personal update video about a month ago, these next few projects that you're gonna see are probably gonna be up north at my dad's wood shop. This was just actually before Thanksgiving week. I very distinctly recall because I got ill, unwell. I didn't have the Rona, but I got very sick. And so I didn't end up making it up here as planned, but I'm finally up here. What up, guys? Here at my dad's shop. And it has just been kind of like a blitz of projects. Not only are my Flarespace flares already completely installed. That means I had to get them painted. That was, I think, early last week. Cut the holes, get them installed, and get the awning windows installed. So, I mean, that was almost like a whole other project unto itself. Flarespace, I have had so many various issues with. The windows themselves, I had some more snafus. They didn't include the necessary hardware. They completely just left it out on one of the two windows, and the hardware that they did include didn't seem to actually be very effective. They provided a self-tapping screw, which basically drills, it has like a sort of like a drill bit at the very front of it, which then means there's no threading for that first however long. So not only was the clamp ring hardware giving me issues, but the clamp ring itself was not a very accurate fit relative to the window. There were a couple of places, especially in the corners, where it seemed like the radius of the clamp ring was actually much tighter. It was much smaller of a radius than the window. And so instead of remaining on the perimeter of the window, it actually, comes up and overlaps like a metal seam. And again, only in the corners. So it just was not as elegant of a fit. Caused just some stress on my end, but ultimately it is what it is. It then also snowed. After we got the flares installed, I had to actually rush to get those windows installed so that I could beat the snow, snow/rain. Got them installed just in time. But then that night, it was just a downpour, massive storm, dumped, several inches of snow, all stuck to the side of my van. But even with all that snow, I checked several times throughout the day just to see if I could find any moisture inside the van, as all that snow melt was kind of slowly, basically a constant trickle of water, and I saw none. So thankfully, I'm pretty sure that everything was watertight. But again, that's just like a really gentle, that it's not driving 60 miles an hour down the road and you have, and it's raining, because then that's almost like you've got like a pressure hose. So not only are my Flarespace flares installed, but I'm already, I would say, a quarter or so of the way through my insulated subfloor install. And so I'll kind of, that video I'm pretty excited for, because this is the first time that it really is not just like a standalone product that I've purchased from someone else. And there's been quite a bit of thought and design that I've put into how I'm going to be designing my subfloor structure, and then incorporating insulation into that. I think the way that we're approaching not only the templating, but also the final cut of the plywood is different than anyone else that I've seen, and I think it's gonna be pretty clever. I could be 100% wrong, but we'll see how that turns out. I don't want to give away too much. So, I'm excited for that video. It should be coming out probably actually 2 weeks, because I think I'm gonna do the flare first. We'll feature that one. I think next weekend, and then the one after that, you're gonna see the subfloor. So kind of exciting stuff coming up, just as fast as I can get them edited. But anyways, wanted to give you guys a update this week, let you know what was going on. Yeah, just wanted to say that I'm I'm pretty excited. I'm getting quite excited with how fast I'm getting at being able to turn these videos around for you guys. I feel like my production quality is also getting better and better the more that I'm doing this. And so it's kind of nice to see that sort of progress and to see that rewarded in like the metrics of the videos. You know, this last 48 hours have been almost twice as high a viewership than my next best, you know, 48-hour block, which is also usually you know, the weekends. It's usually, you know, Saturday, Sunday are my highest viewer days. And yet here we are Friday, and it's like, for whatever reason, Thursday and today, Friday, have been bigger, like I said, by almost twofold compared to my last, you know, next best 2 days. So yeah, it seems like something's happening at the channel. You know, we're still talking small peanuts here. This is kind of relative, but me being the, you know, geek for the stats and the numbers, I'm excited. I'm pretty glad. So anyways, wanted to kind of see if I could get something out to you guys. Wanted to let you know that I'm not just dropping off the face of the earth here. I'm actually quite excited, but there's just been so many projects that I've been working on the van this week that I haven't even had time to edit. And so I figured rather than, you know, take like 2/3 of the week to edit one of these really detailed and, you know, tutorial type videos, I figured I'd try and just knock out another one of these sort of more vlog, personal talking videos. And then hopefully next week I'll be able to post, like I said, Flarespace install DIY video with my brother, and then it's not done yet, so kind of assuming a lot's gonna work out, but after that it should be the insulated subfloor. So anyways, if you guys liked this video, you might want to check out my first video here of my first vlog or kind of personal update or behind the scenes of what's going on. Or you guys might enjoy this video here, which is my insulation strategy and the different materials and why I chose those materials for my entire van.